Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is LBThaRealist, for those of you that don't already know. This is Surrealistic Studios, where I talk about news, current events, politics, etc., so on and so forth, and what yonder. Tell me if this format is okay. Is it okay that you guys are just seeing, like, this part from up? Is it a weird angle? How's the quality of sound in this video? Because I'm going through some issues. I know it's been a while since I've recorded. It's been like over a month now. So I'm going through some issues on where exactly I can record. The only time I seem to have to record is my downtime, you know, right before I go into work here. So I know there's like some noise. There's this car wash right here next to me. So I'm not sure if, well, I'm going to find out for myself after we're done. But anyways, we got the DNC Fraud Lawsuit that was just dismissed by Judge Locke. And it's, you know, it could be discouraging, but it could also be a learning experience. And from what Nico House and others have said, is also in itself a small victory, because basically everything is out there. Everything is out there on record. I mean, the DNC's, they straight up said that they don't have to be fair and unbiased. I mean, it says right there in their charter that they have to be unbiased, but they said in court that it's not necessary. So, you know, we have that, and possibly the judge even set them up for victory, as far as getting the small shit taken care of ahead of time, so that we don't have to worry about it later, and the case doesn't get dismissed off of what they called a jurisdictional technicality later on down the road. So we'll get this all, you know, because Nico, Jared and Elizabeth Beck and Colin, their co-counsel on the case, they're not done. They're ramping up the fight. This fight is not over. They're going to be fixing some things, altering a few words, and, you know, and tweaking the case so that they can refile and we can get this shit cracking for real. So don't get too discouraged. Like I said, everything is out there. We all know what it is, and it's a matter of public record at this point. It is saddening that, you know, we would just, you know, that the DNC would just file a motion to dismiss and the judge granted it. But at the same time, we have those small victories to look forward to, or to be happy about, rather. So, like I said, the fight is going to continue. I just can't believe that, you know, that the DNC can just basically get away with cheating the world. Cheating the world. Like, literally, that's what they're saying, is that they are above the law at this point, you know. I mean, I would say it's unbelievable, but it's not. It's very believable, and that's the issue. It's too believable. It's too believable. It shouldn't be like this. I mean, the fact that Judge Locke said, or may have said, that there possibly wasn't any, there may have not been any real standing in regards to this case, is bullshit. Or anybody who thinks that is bullshit. Because here's the thing. If you're saying that the DNC is a private organization and they can go ahead and in back rooms, smoke-filled back rooms, and with cigars, and pick their candidates that way, like the guy said represented the DNC. If your argument is that they're a private organization and that they can do that, then why are we about to go to war with Russia, or having discussions on war acts, because Russia so-called allegedly hacked into the DNC files, when the DNC is a private organization? We're going to go to war because Russia might have possibly hacked into a private organization? That's fucking bullshit. But then you want to say that on the flip side of it, you're going to say that, oh, but a private organization is just allowed to do whatever the fuck they want to do. You know, but so you can't sue them for any wrongdoing. or anything like that. It does get frustrating, y'all. It does. It does get frustrating. But what else do you do? Do you stop participating altogether? What good does that do, to not participate in the political process at all? If anything, we need to awaken more minds, and we need to make every DNC member, every so-called Democratic Party affiliate or member, we need to make them aware of this situation. We need to make them aware that the DNC is just going to pick whoever they want, and there's nothing that you can do about it. They're not going to be held liable or responsible for their actions. Therefore, any money that you donate to them is wasted. Any time you spend volunteering for them is wasted, because they're not serving you. They're serving themselves in the corporate interest. And it's become very apparent at this point, and what's the word I'm looking for? Purposeful. Like they don't even give a shit anymore. They're not hiding it. They're not hiding it. It's out there for anybody to see, for anybody to find out. It's up to the people that know better to help enlighten others and to help show us the way. A lot of times I stay quiet on these videos, and I stay quiet and I take a break from making videos, because aside from being a YouTuber or a baby YouTuber or whatever I am, I'm a viewer. I watch people like Tim Black, H.A. Goodman, Nico House, Caitlin Johnston, Jimmy Dore, Mike Figueredo, Kyle Kalinske, Sam Progressive, Jamal Thomas, all these people. I watch all these people, you know what I'm saying? So I go back into viewer mode, and I go back into student mode. I'm no political expert, you know, so I'm watching all this unfold in real time, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? And what does this mean? And what does that mean? What do they mean by that? And what does he mean by that? And how do we, you know, before I just go out there on a video and just start talking shit, I like to have at least a general understanding of what it is I'm talking about, you know? So in regards to the DNC fraud lawsuit case, I mean, there's a reason why we have attorneys. There's a reason why we have co-counsels, because these are people that actually went to school for this kind of thing. They actually have done the hard work. You know, they put in the time and the effort, and they have the experience necessary to decode the political and jurisdiction, or not jurisdiction, but the all the words, the fancy law words they like to use for these cases, and how they depict and how they understand the cases as well. So for what I'm saying is, me being a person who I don't have no experience as far as the court systems and as far as how that goes or anything like that, you know, court jargon and all of that. So I depend on people like Jared and Elizabeth Beck and their co-counsel Colin. I depend on people like, in Nico House, I depend on people like that to help break it down for me, so that my brain, coming from where I come from, can understand it properly. You know, because I'm seeing it from my standpoint, and somebody else is going to see it from their point of view, and somebody else is going to see it from their point of view. So we need people that know better, people that are enlightened about this stuff, to help spread the word, to keep pounding the issues like Bernie Sanders keeps pounding the issues. You got to keep pounding the issues, keep pounding the message, so that people not only you know, awaken, but that they're able to awaken to a point where they're able to awaken others and know what the hell they're talking about at the same time, you know? So I appreciate people like that are doing the good work, and I implore others that are not doing that work to please step up to the plate and start doing that work. If you have an area of expertise and you're a viewer such as myself, and you know that somebody is spitting or kicking some wrong knowledge, correct that person. Make it, you know, a lot of people feel as though it's not their obligation, but in a way it is your obligation to enlighten others, because if you're not doing it, and you know, if you could do something to help, why wouldn't you? And you know, if you could see this person about to walk over a cliff, and you see them about to walk over a cliff, and you're in shouting distance, why wouldn't you yell, hey, you're about to walk over a cliff? Like, why wouldn't you at least try? At least try. Just try, you know? A lot of people don't like to put themselves out on videos, and I understand that. You know, try to do something. Do your part, you know? I try to do my part when I can, but at the same time, I try to make sure that I know what I'm talking about before I just go out here and talk shit, you know? But it is important for people like me to voice their opinions, because I am just a regular guy. Like, there's nothing special about me. You know, we're all special, but there's not, you know, outside of, you know, in regards to having political knowledge and you know, knowing, having experience in activism, and, you know, just having knowledge about the system in general and government. That's not something that's not my area of expertise. My area of expertise is well, I really don't have an area of expertise. I'm really an entertainment guy. This political stuff is really kind of new for me. So I depend on people to help enlighten me, you know. So I read articles and I watch videos and I do my own research. I hit the Wikipedia. I talk to people out there in the real world as well, and I form all of my opinions based on my world views and experiences, you know. So based on that, you know, we all do what we can. You know, so in a nutshell, with all that being said, the fight isn't over with the DNC Fraud Lawsuit case. Keep up with people like Nico House, Jared and Elizabeth Beck. They're always on Twitter. Nico House has the show on YouTube, Mi Casa es Su Casa. You can check out Tim Black and H.A. Goodman as well. There's many other voices talking about the DNC Fraud Lawsuit case. So keep up to date, stay fighting, stay informed. Keep enlightening others. Remember to love from your heart, peace from your soul, and chicken grease in your tummy. Until next time, you guys. Peace.